Hey everybody, today I'm bringing you a layout using a lot of the Basic Gray Fresh Cut collection again, but also a few other things. So that dark pink paper that's going to be the background is from Basic Gray Fresh Cut, and it's the Orchid Alley paper. And then I loved that floral paper there, and I wanted to get at least some of it on the layout. What I was doing there was I was kind of positioning it so I could see some of my favorite like flower colors on it, I guess. So that's also fresh cut, and that is the Gardenia Row paper there. And then I'm going to take my very favorite gray flannel ink, and I'm going to ink the edges here. And that just helps things stand out and blend together, gives the papers a little bit of a shadow. You know, I use that if you watch what I do quite often. And I didn't really have an idea of what I wanted to do for this layout, so I'm kind of working with things a little bit, I guess, is the best way to describe that. So that pink mottled paper there that's in the background, and I am going to use that, is from the Basic Gray Fresh Cut collection. It's the Morning Glory Market paper, just so that you know what that one is. And right now, I am going to work with the embellishment pack from Pink Paisley from the Paige Evans Turn the Page collection. Those pieces work really well with this fresh cut paper, so if you happen to have any of that left, that would be a really good choice. So I found this journaling card there in the Turn the Page collection, and it's the journaling spots. So I'm going to use that, and then I use this tiny little piece of leaf paper, and unfortunately I didn't write down what the name of that one was, but it is again from the Fresh Cut collection. And once I kind of get that journaling card, that really spurs me on, and I really started to get some ideas for what I wanted to do for this layout. So I have that little scrap of pink in the back, and then, or that square scrap of pink in the back. I took a little piece of the leaf paper, and then the journaling spot, and that just helped me decide kind of how I wanted to do. Now the photograph and the journaling card are actually resting on a little bit of a shelf there of that aqua green colored paper there. I'm just making some slight adjustments there. And what I'm doing here is the journaling card there had some little like flower shapes on it, and the top of it, the pieces that were punched out hadn't fully come out yet. So I was just taking, I think that is actually the tool that I can use to pick up my sequins, and that one I was using it, and it punched out the sequins. If only I could talk. It's late at night as I'm doing this narration, so I'm sorry. I've been scrapbooking. I went to scrapbook retreat this weekend and had a really good time, but didn't get a ton of sleep, or as much sleep as I normally would. So anyway, all right. So I have that down now. Just trying to it's just getting the journaling card over the layer of the floral paper, not under it. So that was something that I just wanted to do. Sometimes I'll put it under, sometimes I put it over. It just kind of depends. In this case, over felt right. And I'm looking again at the Turn the Page collection here. And I'm looking at the die cuts there just to see if there's anything in that I might want. And then I go back and I'm looking at the journaling cards, and I see that little spot there that says New Memories. That came from the ephemera pack for the Turn the Page collection. And I like that it's just that little bit of, it's kind of a gold color, but it's almost kind of mustardy as well. It's a little pop of unexpected color, I guess, is what I really liked about that. And then as I was going through the ephemera pack, I found this these two words that said every day in moments. And I thought that was really a nice piece that I could use on this, and I'm going to use that. And then I'm going to start to look at some of the die cut pieces from that ephemera pack, like the flowers and things like that. And that's what I did there. So I brought the flowers in on the left, and then I went to the chipboard pieces from Turn the Page. And the chipboard pieces they're thickers, and they are called Fresh Starts. Fresh Start. So look for the Fresh Start thickers if you want to do the Turn the Page thickers. And I am going to, one of the reasons I wanted something up there is there's just that little piece of the aqua colored paper there, and it's too much of it doesn't make any sense, or it's not trapped white space, it's actually opposite of that, but I really just wanted to cover it up because just that little tiny piece of it doesn't make any sense sticking up there. All right, so I'm just going through now and kind of looking at what's on the sticker book for the Turn the Page collection. I'm trying to see if there's anything else that I can use, and that has a combination of clear and cardstock stickers both, and then there's two alphas there, that blue alpha that you can see, and then also there's a like floral alpha as well. All right, and I'm just using my foam tape there. That used to be a huge roll of foam tape. I'm really down towards the end of it there, but fortunately I do have another one all set to go, and that one is done. Although I've been using the bigger ones, I've had it for a while. I thought I was going to run out, and then it took me a lot longer to run out than I thought I would. I've taken that off with me to scrapbook retreats because it's bigger, and I figured if I was in danger of running out, it wouldn't matter because I won't run out of the big roll. Anyway, you can buy that on Amazon. And here I'm just cutting up some of the pieces here because a little bit of my foam tape was sticking out there and I didn't want that. So I wanted to get that title, which is, or the beginning part, I guess it is the title, and then I'm going to add a little subtitle in there up on the foam tape, and I wanted to get that done because once I got that on those two spots, then I could add in the rest of my embellishments. And I really like how the word word, or how the word moments spanned the gap from the photo mat across a journaling card to that new memories. It seems to link all three of those, plus it's touching the green paper as well. So I think that does a really nice job of bringing the layout together there. All right. So now I have my die cut flowers there, and again that's from Turn the Page. I've also used this with Paige Evans Fancy Free, this ephemera as well, because I'm almost out of the Fancy Free ephemera. And it's funny, I did this a couple of weeks ago, and then I use this collection a lot this weekend when I was scrapbooking, and I see all sorts of stuff on that chipboard sheet that is no longer there because it's on layouts now. Unfortunately, I did not tape those for you. I'm just not in a position when I'm at my retreat that I can do that easily. But you can see them posted to my Flickr account if you go there. All right, so I decided that I wanted the subtitle to be with you so that it reads Everyday Moments with You. And the thing I like about it is these stickers are, well, they're not clear because the background is blue. I guess they're kind of transparent behind, but because they're so dark, you can put them over like two papers and you don't see all the paper behind. So I really like this as an answer to your typical clear sticker, which I have a really hard time using unless I put it on white cardstock first, which just makes it not even a sticker anymore, more like almost a die cut. All right, so this now reads Everyday Moments with You. And notice how daring I was. I didn't even actually put that down on wax paper first. And I'm just getting that perfectly just right there because it still wasn't quite covering the green paper up there, so I wanted to get that right. All right, so I'm really loving the basic structure of this layout. Now, when I pulled this basic gray collection together, I also grabbed these enamel dots. So I wanted to make sure that I got those on this layout because I just had a couple left. Those pink enamel dots are from the My Mind's Eye collectible memorable I'm With You collection, the enamel dots from that collection. And I don't remember if I told you the stickers from that are just from the sticker book. It's just called stickers. Now I'm looking for some other colors that might work with this layout as well. I'm thinking maybe aquas or maybe a different shade of pink. And I find that that other sheet there from My Mind's Eye, the sweetest thing, the bluebell enamel dots, and they're that kind of mustardy color that matches the new memories really well. And you know, that's not a color that I use a ton. So I was very happy to be able to use some of those dots on here. Especially because with these I use quite a few big dots, and that particular set of My Mind's Eye dot has some really big enamel dots. All right, then I went to my Mind's Eye Kate and Company enamel dots, and I pulled off the aqua dots. They're just a couple of them. So I did a little combination of pink and aqua and the mustard color. Here's the still shot and a couple of detail shots. Hope you are all well. Make sure you check out that upper right hand corner right there because I added a little die cut and a couple of other things. I'll be back with another layout again soon. Bye.